The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Running the counter with Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking to pass. Tua. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5, at the 6. First and goal from the 6. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Motion man is Berrios. Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. After 1, 7-0. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Henry. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Throwing, Prescott. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Tua going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. From the gun, it's Tua. It's Hill, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass for Tua. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. On third down, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on fourth down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. And he's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Running from the gun with Henry. He'll take this to the 46. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 46, here's second down and 7. Again, it's Henry. Pushes him over. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Prescott now. They set up the screen for Henry. Trucks over it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Miami set to take over. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Tua. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. That's going to be caught by Waddle. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen. H.N. has it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 10. 2 to throw again. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Prescott. He's got his man, it's Gallup. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
4th down, Prescott.
That is caught.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Play fake. Here's Prescott rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 6-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff, and even better execution.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Lamb. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Henry up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On play action, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. A give to Henry. Fighting up Derrick Henry all alone. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. Derrick Henry, 59 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you? Yeah, under pressure, they got him again. DeMarcus Lawrence, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken at around the 40. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1st down, Prescott. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Prescott now on second down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's second and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Tua going to throw.
Throw caught by Achane.
And the ball is knocked out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
And quickly, they get to the line.
A 7-yard pickup.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. From the gun, it's Tua.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Tua to try again on second down. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Here's Tua.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Here now, second and goal.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got some space here. Derrick Henry all alone. He may go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 9. A little over a minute and a half remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Tua bulldozes past him, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing Tua. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now Tua.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Tua.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Tagovailoa. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Tua to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Tua.
And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So that drives 7 plays in length. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick.
And it ends with a touchdown they needed, but not the 2-point conversion, as this remains a 2-point deficit here in the final minute.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was